My daughters, you know, they're so cute. They brought their friends over. They were in our backyard, and we were sitting by the pool, just listening to the water kind of like pour into the main pool. And they sat across from me, and they had questions. And in other words, to me, it let me know. And my youngest, she said, "Mom, they didn't grow up like the way we grew up. Like, we would sit around the table and incorporate with homeschooling wisdom, like around the table during arts and crafts, ask them, you know, things as they grew up. We did geography, history, you know, geometry around the table, but around certain conversations, like what we would do here." And my daughter said, "They didn't grow up like the way we grew up, Mom. I want them to experience what I experienced with you." So I'm realizing more and more, like, these young daughters, beautiful girls,
need mothering.
but and it is simple as that. I may not have, or we may not seem in our own eyes like we have a lot to offer, but just the availability of being around the table and then to hear someone's heart. They have questions about dating, boys. What do you do? How do you engage? You know, I'm like, do you have a list? What do you mean by a list?
Make your list,
Girl, you better make yourself a list.
And then give it
You better make yourself a list. You know, put down your ideal attributes. You know, put down the things that you want your mate to have, and then begin to pray on it. They've never heard anything like
But see,
that.
the thing is, that's why adoption, why there's a very concrete, and not to take anything away from actually adopting children in your family, adoption is a mindset. It's a mindset that whether they're in my home, they stop by my home, they are available to me at church,
It's just
that I can
availability.
pour in and give what God has given me to give.
So good.
Whatever season of life I'm in. It's a mindset.
I agree.
I agree.
I've
'Cause that's
had
what you
so
did.
many people
Right.
to live with me.
Right.
I love your heart. It's my favorite. My favorite.
I've had, but my mom and dad was like that. They have always embraced people. I've always had relatives. I'm talking about, we lived in a 3-bedroom, I mean, little house. I can't even imagine, begin to tell you how small it was. And we've always had extra people. Come on, you got 7 kids, you got 2 parents,
Like there wasn't room for us.
That is hysterical.
Where we
Oh my
bring these
gosh.
people. And my husband's family was the same way. They've always had people to live with them. And so when we got married, I mean, I believe like the first year we got married, we embraced or brought somebody in our home to start allowing them to live with us. I mean, to be able to just be a part in the success, you know, of somebody else's life, to see, you know, their whole trajectory change because you know,
Absolutely.
took them in. You know, so even though we didn't go through the whole legal process of adopting, we still gave our heart because of our mindset.
Because of your mindset. And
And that's like going out and making disciples.
yes.
That is what that is.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Yep, there's always room in the family.
Hi everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's a whole lot more. You can subscribe and let's get better together.